Hey everyone, I hope you all are doing well and soaking in this fantastic time of the year where all the big festivals are lined up. It feels like everyone is in some other zone altogether, isn't it? चाहे वो बच्चा हो या बूढ़ा हो या everybody is in some zone. They're having the best time of the year. And इसी के बीच there is someone who might not even have a clue about what's happening around. Someone who's struggling to sleep properly, eat properly, or even find time for themselves. Starting from bathing time to coffee to shopping time to time with friends, the moments with their partner suddenly all seems like distant memory because life has completely flipped upside down. Yes, I'm talking about the new moms. There's no denying that moms are the most selfless people on the planet. And maybe that's why we call it Mother Earth, because it nurtures and nourishes life the same way a mother does for her children. New moms especially often struggles to find time for themselves because priorities have shifted. The life has now a new meaning, a new dimension altogether. That's where Nurtured and Nourished comes in. The show is dedicated to help new and expecting moms feel stronger, healthier, and more confident throughout their journey from pregnancy to postpartum. Today, I'll be talking about the importance of exercise for new moms. When, why, and how to start. I hope by the end of this episode, you will have some answers and much needed clarity. But before I dive in, let me remind you how vital your health is. Not just for you, but for your baby and for your family. And for those moms who used to work out before pregnancy, remember this. No matter how fit you were before, postpartum exercise brings a whole new set of challenges. Your body is still healing and it has gone through a lot, trust me. So please be proud of yourself, be extremely kind to yourself. But this is going to take its own time. So moms, patience is the key. Alright? Now the question I get the most is, where can I start exercising? And is this really going to be safe? First and the foremost, do not start exercising without your doctor's approval. Most doctors recommend waiting 6 to 8 weeks after birth before beginning any exercise routine. But it can vary depending on different situations also. Like for instance, a mother who had a C-section may need more time compared to someone with a normal delivery. Another big factor is, were you working out during pregnancy? And if the answer is yes, that's great. You know why? Because there's this thing called muscle memory. हमारी body इतनी amazing machine है कि it never forgets if something has been done in the past repetitively. So agar your body was already used to exercising before, then this muscle memory will help you to have an easier time to get back into fitness regime. But even then, be sure to give yourself enough time to recover. Please remember, patience is the key. Another important thing I want to touch on is a condition many moms face, that is diastasis recti, DR. In simpler terms, it's a separation of the abdominal muscles. It's quite common during and following pregnancy. One study found that up to 60% of women may experience diastasis recti during pregnancy or postpartum. I'll mention that source of this study in the show notes. This happens because to accommodate your growing baby, the uterus stretches the muscles in the abdomen, and that's when the abdomen separates. The most common symptom of DR is a bulge in the stomach. So please consult the doctor and ask them to check for DR because the exercise to address DR, diastasis recti, are quite different. Apart from this, it's unbelievably amazing to find some time for exercise, as it's extremely beneficial for both your body and mind. It can be exactly what you need to start feeling like your pre-pregnancy self again. No, I'm not talking about your body shape here. I'm talking about your energy levels, your self-confidence, your physical strength, which apparently you will need the most to carry your baby, right? It will improve your cardiovascular health and it will help you to manage stress better, which I know many new moms experience. However, I want to reiterate, please don't rush back into exercising too early, as it can cause more harm than good in the long run. I know it might be too hard for those who used to work out regularly, but taking it slow is the key. So moms, whenever you're ready, when you get back into exercise, start with something really gentle. Gentle like walking or swimming, or even some simple body weight exercises. Now I know what's going on in your mind right now. In सबके लिए time कहाँ से निकलेगा, right? Yeah, time is the biggest challenge most new moms face when trying to get back into fitness or start a routine, any workout routine. Because your whole world has just turned upside down and you have this little one demanding all your time, all the time. In fact, 24 घंटे भी कई बार कम पड़ जाते हैं. I know that. And amidst all this, how do you make fitness a priority is a big question. So here are some simple tips which should help you. Number 1, make your baby a part of your fitness. As a new mom, you have a big responsibility. And you also want to spend as much quality time with your little ones as possible. It won't always be practical, I know, to work out with your baby, but fit them into your routine whenever you can. One of the easiest ways to do this is to go out for walks. Your baby will love being outdoors, being pushed in the stroller. You get some exercise and fresh air. In fact, if you can use a baby carrier instead of the stroller, it will be amazing. It will act as a strength training for you. And while your baby is still pretty young, it's still very small, their nap time is huge, right? So try and use that time inside, outside, wherever. Use those 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes for walk inside your home. Do a small workout. That can also be super beneficial for you. And then once the baby starts getting older, it will be much easier for you to work together. Try and play those games wherever the physical thing is involved, like hide and seek or tap and touch or something running around inside the house, jumping on the couch or something. Involve your kids. That's gonna be amazing, not just to you, but for the baby's health as well, right? Tip number 2. Try and find another new mom, maybe in your neighborhood, in your building, in your society, because it always who you spend time with matters, right? So surround yourself with other new moms who also prioritize fitness, who also talk fitness, who also wants to get back and feel the same energy as they used to before pregnancy. And if you cannot find anybody in your society, your building or neighborhood, you can try out the social media pages these days. There are n number of social media pages for new moms, maybe around your community which you don't know. Maybe आपके back door में एक park है and wherein lot of people are meeting, lot of new moms are meeting, you don't even know. So maybe that social media page will help you, alright? Tip number 3, fit in fitness wherever and whenever you can. Matlab, don't look out for an ideal time. As a busy new mom, you might not have even an hour or even 30 minutes sometimes. कुछ दिन तो ऐसे ही निकल जाएंगे which you would not even know the day has passed. But then the study shows that breaking up exercises into shorter, more frequent bouts is just as good for your health as one continuous session. Alright, so if let's say there is a 10-minute workout which you had planned and you're not getting time, break it into 2 5 minutes, alright? Rather than going for 30 minutes, 40 minutes walk, you can just walk for 10 minutes 3 times, 4 times. It will be equally beneficial for you. So whenever you get time, just utilize that time. That's the key. Tip number 4, use a fitness app. These are amazing. First, it's a free tool. Secondly, it gives you a reminder. Use it for your water reminder. Use the app to remind you to get up every 1 hour or so for 5 minutes walk. Just go through the workout library, see what fits your level, see kitna aap kar sakte hain. There are beginners level workout available on the apps. Use them, right? The baby is sleeping, use that time. These apps are so easy. They can actually be extremely helpful to change your relationship with fitness. n number of apps available. Just have a positive intention to start. You will find it out, I know. Tip number 5, you can always find an online trainer if not offline these days. These online trainers can be actually amazing for new mom struggling to keep up with their own fitness. Because as a new mom, you don't know what workouts are good to go, which workouts are safe enough. They will help you to give you the workouts. They will tailor-made your workouts. They will ensure that it's all safe. They will be accountable for your progress. In fact, they can help you with your nutrition also. So if you can manage 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 2 times in a week, I guess online trainer is the best bet to start your fitness journey. 6th, and very important, and this is my ideology also. So whenever I do something, I need to know why am I doing. So if you want to start exercising, if you want to start your fitness regime, ask why. Why do you want it? Is that just to get back that shape of your body, or is that for your energy levels? In my case, I'll just give you an example. My wife's father had diabetes for 20 years. So I always ensured that my wife have some workout schedule in her life, and I ensured that she stays off the sugar as much as possible, because there is a high probability कि वो जो illness है, it comes to you or to your kid also, because that's genetics. So we have to be more conscious if it's there in the family. So ask that question, know your surrounding, know your family genetics, and take a call. It's very important that you take that step today, because the sooner you will do, the better it's gonna be for you and for your baby. And finally, remember, a little bit of movement is always better than nothing at all. I want to encourage you to ditch all or nothing mindset, please, because this mindset is always gonna let you down. So even if it's a movement of 5 minutes, that's gonna help you. Trust me on that. My only goal is to help you feel stronger, healthier, and more confident during this journey. And I strongly believe that anything is possible if we just show up. Remember, consistency is the most important muscle in our body, and I really want you to build that muscle. And one final tip before I end this episode: please don't let social media overwhelm you. It's easy to look at those postpartum pictures of celebs and influencers and feel the pressure to look a certain way. But unfortunately, what you don't get to see on social media is the reality. No celeb, no influencer will ever show their down phase, what struggles they might have gone through, what challenges they must have gone through, what kind of compromises they must be going through. So please don't let the social media take you over. Keep a healthy perspective on what's possible for your schedule and for your fitness level. And instead of focusing only on your weight, think about how working out makes you feel. As long as you feel stronger, fitter, healthier, happier, you're doing exactly what you need to do for yourself and for your baby. And please don't forget nutrition. It's super duper important. Exercise isn't the only healthy habit that tends to fall apart during this phase, but also the nutrition habits goes absolutely for a toss. I know that. Most of the moms just don't care what and how much they are eating, as their entire focus is the baby, right? I can understand that. But please be mindful of what you're eating. Work with a nutrition coach if necessary. But eating well is absolutely important for recovering from having a baby, having enough energy to take care of them, and fueling your workouts. Yes, it's true, exercise is essential for you and your baby, but this is an overwhelming time. Please don't push yourself too hard. Please don't beat yourself up. If your fitness isn't where it used to be, it's all right. It will come back. Give that time, have some patience, take it slow, one step at a time. All right? Remember, to be the best mom, you must take care of yourself first and give yourself a ton of love. And please don't hesitate to ask for help. Please, whenever you need it, whenever, don't hesitate. That's the biggest mistake we make as new moms. That's it for today's episode of Nurtured and Nourished. I hope you find it helpful. If you did, please share it with someone who might need it. You can find me on Spotify and soon on other platforms like Apple and Amazon also. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram and Facebook as well. I'll mention the handles in the episode description. Please feel free to leave a feedback. It will mean a lot to me. I'll be back next week with more tips on how to stay strong, free, and more resilient. Until then, stay nurtured and nourished. Bye.